What's going on there, fellow YouTubers? Chris back with another cool video. Guys, if I've showed you many anomalies in the past that we've seen these photos, either they're blatantly right out in the open or they're being hidden and we've been able to pull them out. This one here is another photo that you're just going to go, what? How in the hell? When you see what's in this photo, you're just going to be totally blown away. There was a person, a subscriber to my channel called Raven's Song, that said, "Hey Chris, you know, am I seeing things in this gigapan, or what's going on? I'm seeing anomalies." No, you're not seeing things. Your eyes are not playing games with you either. Because, and I've actually commented back to this to the sub, and thank you for reminding me. Because believe it or not, I keep, you know, I always look at Neville Thompson's gigapans. He is the go-to. There's many people that do gigapans, do a great job, but he's my go-to person. We, you know, lovingly call him the gigapan master. Why? He's just so good at what he does. And it's not to be silly to call him that. He just knows what the hell he's doing. He's been doing it for years and knows his shit. So that's basically what it comes down to. It's hard to get these things just right, because not only are you stitching photos together, now you got to make them seamless and flawless going across, meaning light-wise, make everything blend perfectly. It's not just, you know, toss a couple pictures together and you're done. But let me show you what I'm talking about, because this is pretty sweet. And I'm going to show you this. We're just going to go over his pan real quick, and then I'm going to show you there's an area. Now, my sub was telling me at the very end here on this right one that they seen some anomalies, but there's a whole bunch of them in here. I'm going to go over these briefly, and then I'm going to show you the thing to me is a smoking gun, or smoking guns, if you will. There's so much in this photo to look at. Now, some of the things you're going to go, it still kind of looks like a rock to me, but pay attention. Go through the whole video with me, and you're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about, because this is going to be like no less than just jaw-dropping, because it's, again, it's just things that pop out, and you know they're not rocks. You clearly, once you see this, and I burn some of this garbage away, because you're going to see there's much manipulation done to this, you're just going to be like, oh my God, this absolutely proves. Okay, so let's jump in there. Let's stop jaw-jacking and get into this. This just right off the bat shows me this was a structure. You can see right here, this darker area right here. And by the way, kudos to Nev. You can see right here for doing these pans. Always greatly appreciated. Again, my go-to guy. And here's the thing, too. You guys can subscribe to him. Just go right under here. You can actually subscribe. And you can see the size of this thing. It's 0.34 gigapixels. Not meg, gigapixels, okay? So this is quite large. And you can see the work, all of the little stitchings and stuff that you got to do to this, and then blend everything perfectly. So he does a great job. So again, thank you, Nev, for your work. Okay, so I'm looking at this, and I'm just... Guys, just pay attention to lines. It's not always like a layered rock type thing we're looking at. And you're going to see this too, exactly what I'm talking about. But check this out. When I see this right here, I'm going, okay, that kind of looks like a wall to me. And if you say, well, not really, no, I'm not feeling it. Well, then check this end out. Look at this. Perfectly straight across, and it literally comes out of the mountain. If this is a mountain at all, which I don't believe they are, I believe they're being dressed up to look like a butte, a mountain, or whatever it may be. And look at this. Perfect lines. They're like squares. See this right here? Yeah, this is not a rock. And, you know, people, well, it's like a shale rock. It's just like, you know, flat. No, I'm not buying that crap. Not after the shit I've seen in here. Look at this. Looks like almost like pipes or something. Look at this. Almost oval here. Look at the way this thing has elongated, slotted area. And this is not the only thing you're going to see that's got a slot to it. And you're going to see this in a minute. But check this out. It looks like it's smooth. See this thing sitting in here? It's separate from the rest of this garbage, and I say garbage because it's not natural. I think this is something that's been put on, but every now and then you can see peaks of stuff just coming out of this. Look, it's almost like it's got some kind of detail sticking out of that. But see that right there? But to me, this to me is a wall, and this sticks out of the actual mountain. You can see it. Look at this. Goes down, down, but yet this sticks completely out of it. I think these are being dressed up, or they've just been there for so long that the weather has thrown the stuff up against it, you know, and it does have water on Mars, you know. Of course, we've been telling this for a long time, as opposed to what NASA's been saying, and they finally admitted to it having H2O, not just CO2, or I should say carbon ice. And so either way you look at it, now they're admitting, oh yeah, there's actually water, and it's seasonal, so on and so on. But I think there's an actual water cycle and everything else, and now they've admitted to that. But anyway, you guys get the idea. Check this out. Now, let's keep going. I don't want to take too long on this, but I want you guys to see exactly this little details, and I'm going to get to the real, you know, real meat to this thing. Check this out. Almost looks like this weird 1, 2, Has a slotted area, almost looks like a part of a, I don't know if that'd be like a stair type thing or what that is, but I'll get in close. In fact, why don't we do this? Why don't we just go ahead and make this the whole screen if we can? Or pretty close to it. Let me see. Let's do it this way. There we go. I say it's going to lock up on me now. There we go. Okay. So I'm seeing that there and I'm going, what? Look at this. 1, 2, and the way this is shaped. Okay. Let's back out. See, this is what I'm talking about. And you got to look at the whiter areas that are on these hills, if you will. Because a lot of times the stuff is right out in the open. It's right there in your face. It literally is right there in your face, sitting on the side of a mountain, or it is the mountain itself, meaning it's not really a mountain. Check this out. See these lines, the way this goes across and then back down, nice and smooth corner, back down. Is that really a mountain? That one's kind of vague, not too easy to, not too easy to peg. All this crap right here, it's exactly what that is crap. See this? That's not a dune, that's garbage. That's manufactured. Check this out. Almost looks like a pipe sticking out of the ground. See that? Perfect or something right there. And well, it looks like they took a part of that white piece there, but whatever that is, it looks like it's cylindrical type thing. And you guys can tell me what else you see in these photos besides, because I'm just going over this briefly, just so I don't make it too long, but you guys can tell me what you think. And I know a lot of you guys have been saying, hey, Chris, I found something in one of the videos that you guys have been doing, or that you did, and my God, this is fantastic. And is there any way I can, send you the photos and the anomalies that I found? Yes. MarsAnomalies@AOL.com. Be more than happy to look them over. And I'm glad that you guys are doing this. More and more people get involved with this, and kudos to you people, because let me tell you something. I get people going, how can we confront these people and tell them stop lying to us? Bombard the site, man. Just say, come on, tell the truth. There's pictures, there's proof in a lot of your photos that are showing things that are, absolutely intelligently made. Why are you, BSing the people? Why are you doing this? Like you're just fleecing us here, And then some things are just, like I said, they're hidden in plain sight. Like, here's a perfect example. Look at this. It has this weird rectangle, almost like this whole piece right here. Look at the way it goes down. They love that if it's black and white, they can fool the eyes so much easier than it is in color. It's so much, like, here's a perfect example. Look at white piece, the rest of it's completely, garbaged out. And I use the term garbaged out because that's what it is. You get this white piece, and it's kind of like we just showed you this one here. I mean, this almost looks like it's just plain as day, sitting right in this hillside. Well, I went way over. But right there, when you can see this thing right here, clear as day. I'm going to get real close so you guys can see this. Look at this. Perfect. Nice rectangular slot in this thing, and you can see it's smooth. Whatever that thing is has curvature. Like, this is the face of it, and the rest of it is in the back. Is this part of something much larger? I believe it is. It's part of whatever this is laying in right here. So I believe there's something in here. Let's go back because I don't want to go too far back. Nothing really much here other than these pieces right here. You can see this slot, and of course this is a stitch right here. You can see this. See, you can see the stitch right there, and there's one here. So there's a bunch of photos. There's a lot of work done on these. So it takes a lot to do these gigapans. Let me see. Let me go over to here because I want you guys to start seeing these. And when you see this kind of thing like this here, look at this. Nice and smooth corner. See it? Goes across and then back down. That usually isn't just a simple mountain or layers of rock, or call it what you will. There's much more to it than that. Okay, let's keep going. Now, again, look at this piece of crap. This is how you can tell this is garbage. Check this out. Look at the way this thing is actually got height to it. This is not smooth ground. This has height. Whatever this thing is, look at this. Whatever the hell that is, they completely try to make this 2D, meaning take the depth out of the photo, it looks like a flat ground. We don't want that. We're trying to get this and try to bring this crap out so that you guys can see this better. Look at this. Here's another perfect example. Nice. Almost like it has this little bit of an arch type thing, but... And can you see there's like a little separation here? And there's something white right here. It's almost square. You can see it. See the corner? Coming down. I'll get it right there. But the white piece is the dead giveaway. Because it is a black and white photo, anything that's lighter in color, guess what's going to happen? That's going to come out as white. So if you can burn some of this garbage away, then you'll find some of this. Okay. Getting closer here now. Now, here's another thing, and that's what I mean by hidden in plain sight. Check this out. What is this right here? You can see like there's this fine line right here. And these are the things you got to be paying attention to. But more importantly, look at the lighter pieces. If I was to go over this with my Dodge tool in Photoshop, you'd bring out a white piece. And I don't know if this is actually back of it too is like all one piece, and it kind of almost looks like it goes triangular here on this end. See that? And what is this right here? It's kind of round, has something perfectly round right in the center of it. See that? And then you got this piece coming down. This is not natural, guys. This stuff is actually in the photo. This is not natural. I mean, when you look down here, you go, okay, these are rocks. Let's go down here somewhere. Let's just back up. Okay, rocks, okay. And I would agree with you. I would totally agree with you if you said, oh, what you're seeing right here is all completely rocks, and I would agree. No argument. But when you see stuff like this, you got to look at the shapes, and shapes of everything, because there's some shapes that Mother Nature just can't make. Although she's very crafty, she's not that good. Check this out. Completely blotted out. There's something right behind this. Another blotted out area. This is all blotted out shit, guys. I believe there was actually details in the side of this butte, if you will, that weren't natural. Check this out. Look at the way this framework goes down. Look at this. It comes up, goes over, comes back down on this side. See it? And goes and runs to the back. No. Look at this. Crazy, man. It's just like shit. It looks like parts. It doesn't look like simple rocks. Layered rocks. Again, in the background here, look at this. See the way this has this smooth 90-degree angle? Look at this. White. Out of the rest of it that's dark. And look at the shapes coming down over here. Look at this. Look at the lines. This is how you know. This is not, you know, unless Mother Nature on Mars is like incredibly crafty, I'm not seeing it, guys. It's not going to happen. Okay. Look at this. What is this? Else is right here. See this? Okay. And you can tell there's something else in here. I'm looking at this. See how this seems to be higher? And then it has this piece on the top and has what looks like these slotted details, like darker details to it. Guys, this right here, this is not natural. I don't know what that is. And the way this is right here and it has this space and it's got this shape on each side. No way, no how, guys. That's not natural. That's just not natural. Look at this. Okay, let's move it along. Again, I don't want to make it too long here. And this is what's funny. You're going to see a pot on here that I know you guys have seen. It looked like one of those, it looked like a diamond-shaped object sitting up on the top of a hillside. And you guys are going to see that right now. Look at this crap right here. Look at this. All the way down. Completely garbaged right out. Look at this. And you can see things running back and forth. They completely took that out. Oh, my God. This is amazing. Look at it. It looks like nothing but parts and garbage laying all over the ground here. Look at this. Look at this thing on the bottom here. What is that? Crazy. Okay. Okay. This is where it starts to get better and better, and we're going to get to the meat of this thing, and you guys are going to love this. And because I've enhanced it, and when you see it, like I said, it's going to be like dropping big time. Jaw dropping. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, you got this piece right here coming out. Looks like it has this kind of arch type thing or an overhang. You guys can see that? And it has like a piece sticking out here. Looks like it abruptly stops there and another piece on the other side of it. See that? Look at the way it goes up, over, has this piece sticking out, and it looks like it has one that does the same thing on the left. And whatever that is sitting right there, what the hell is it? I mean, is it natural? 50-50 shot, as far as I'm concerned. Check this out. Goes across. Looks like it has like a piece right here. Look at the way these things, 1, 2... Like, all of this is manufactured. This is all crap right here. This is all shit. So what you'd probably be seeing is an actual structure sitting right here. But you don't see it. Why? These guys are good, man. They're good. It's what they do best. Hiding stuff. But, and when I show you this last piece, here's the funny part. I keep saying that they're letting out tidbits of information. Call it slow disclosure, soft disclosure, call it what you want. I think they're saying, listen, if you really want the truth of what's really going on out there, study these photos. Don't look them over. Study them. Big difference. Now check this out. Getting more and more into this. Look at this. Here's something else. What is that? See, it goes like this. It goes across, comes down nice and flat, has another corner. Almost looks like it has a piece right here. It's almost rectangular. And whatever these look, it's almost identical pieces sticking into this. I mean, I couldn't tell you what it is, but check this out. Look at this. Nice smooth, boom, and goes into the back underneath this lip of this, whatever the hell that is. Look at that. What's the chance of Mother Nature doing that? Something else overhanged here, overhung. Excuse me. Check this out. I mean, you can see things in here. Look at this. This piece here goes like this, goes across, and you can see the white is still underneath this darker crap, if you will. Check this out. So if you could burn this crap away right here, and then use the dodge tool, you bring out the actual item sitting right there. I promise you will. Look at this. Look at this thing. Almost looks like a giant cannon sticking right out of this thing. Look at it. Right here. Right here. It looks cylindrical. And at the end, it's got this weird detail, and looks like it's got a hole in it. Look at it. I think these are structures. Check this piece out. What does that? It's just sticking straight out of the... See that? Is it possible it's a flat rock sticking out? Sure, absolutely. But check that out. Pretty cool stuff here, guys. I'm telling you. And that's not the only thing. You just look around on these. You can just see shapes that clearly don't belong here. Look at this cluster. I totally butchered this area. You can see it right all over here. See this thing's laying here? Look at this. Has this curvature, and they just literally muddied this up. I mean, absolutely butchered it. This is without a doubt, man. There's this stuff laying here. Okay, let's keep going here, because now we're going to get to the meat of this. This is where it gets really awesome, and I think you guys will like this a lot. This, to me, absolutely blew my mind, and when you look at this, and this person here was looking at it, Raven Song, was looking at this, and you can see what's, if you look at really good at this hillside, you can see what looks like these white pieces, and you go, okay, I see rocks, but look at this, like this little, almost looks like something cylindrical or something. It's got this like, almost like weird shape, like Motorola M sitting right there. But check this out. Look at this. Now this is not it. This is not what I'm here to show you guys, but I'm just going to show you the small tidbits here laying here. Look at this. Okay. This is what caught my eye, and you guys are just going to go, what? Again, this is nothing done. This is the Gigapan. This is nothing. I haven't done a thing to this photo. Check this out. Please tell me what the hell that is. It looks like some kind of weird vehicle. Looks like it does this, comes in, here's the front, has a slot in the front, and it goes this way. So in other words, this object is facing this way, but look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like it's part of something much larger, or it's just half buried in the ground. And I'm looking at the thing and I'm going, what the hell? Check this out. What does this? Look at the way these things are going like this, up, down, separation. There's one faint, two faint separations. Another area that's rectangular goes down. See how it's like slanted? The other side's just like that too. See that? But they try to muddy this up. See this crap right here? Look at this. You can see the line of it going just like this. Up. They're muddying it up. See how this white is a little brighter here, and but it still continues on through there. Now, why would that do that? If this was sand, gravel, call it what you will, why would this white continue on through this? I want to swear bad, but I'm trying to be nice. This F up. Why would you see this? You would not see that, guys. There's no way. There's something, they're literally, as far as I'm concerned, they're still airbrushing. They're still airbrushing these photos. All of this here is manufactured. I'm going to show you that right now. But check this out. Do you see anything else in this photo that's also bizarre? Look at. And I'm going to show you this in Photoshop. I'm going to bring this area out a whole lot, clearer. And you're going to go, whoa, what the hell? Check this major screw up. Right here, goes up. Right here. And then comes down. Totally botched it. But look at this. It looks like something open. And it looks like it may be cylindrical or something right here. It's going this way. And you can see it just a little bit. See the line? Very faint. Whatever the hell this thing is, it's there. How about this? Looks like a pipe sticking out of the ground. Hole. Look at the line coming down. Go straight down. The other side's doing the same, coming straight down. Now, is it just figment of my imagination? I'm seeing the lines to it. And I've always said things are being ghosted out. There's a reason for it. Because that's what they're doing. Check this out. Look at this cluster right here. Look at this pile of crap they threw it on over here. But I'm going to bring this out better because there's something right here. You guys see this? Check this out. Look at this. Edge. Arch. Line. 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 You might say, well, Chris, I'm not really seeing that too well. I don't know what you're seeing. You're going to see this a whole lot clearer. This, to me, this is what caught my eye. Check this out from afar. Oh, my God. That is just like, that's not a rock. It's not a mistake. Well, it's a mistake that they didn't take it out. But check this out. You can see what looks like framework of parts of this, whatever this thing is. Like I said, I think it's this way. There's this one side, another side. This is the front. Something right there. Almost like some kind of weird craft or some kind of weird, I don't know what the hell you'd call it, to be honest with you. It's all pure speculation. You guys know that. But check that out. What the hell? All right, so let's jump to the other photo because I want to show you this. This is just weird. I mean, bizarre to say the least. So anyway, guys, subscribe to Nev's page here because you guys, listen, The best way to see these photos is in a gigapan, because now you can see the whole area and you can get an idea just how big or whatever it is you're looking at. Because look at this. Let's back out of this right here for a moment or a second. Check this out. Now, when I'm looking at this, here's the rover in the picture, which is awesome. See this? Here's the ass end of it. Here's your VHF antennas. And, of course, you got the power plant right here. This is the nuclear power plant in the back. And, of course, you got the highly directional antenna. So, yeah. When you look at this right here, check it out. Here's this, whatever this mountain, hillside is. And you can see this thing just laying on the side, man. Sitting right there. Now, let's jump out of this. I want to get right to the Photoshop and show you guys. But what I want to show you is, first of all, this cluster that they're doing here. This is crazy. You can see this total shit right here. Watch this. We're going to go into a magenta plate. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you this here. This is cool. Brightness and contrast. Now watch this. Watch this area here. I've been telling you guys right there. Watch how much more this comes out. Look at the cluster. Look at what they've done to this. They totally have tried to take this right out. And it doesn't stop there. See all of this right here? All of this. I swear to God, they went like this. They just went, okay, let's just take a digital brush, if you will, and just la 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 la. Just go over this. No, 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 no. And they scribble this shit out, guys. They absolutely scribble it out. Now I'm going to bring it down here, but now you can see this a whole lot better what they've done here. And notice the white area, you can see it going right through it. Wait a minute, what sand does that? So is this flat ground? Is this really flat? Or is this actually, like I said, they've just scribbled this in over this, just went like this to get rid of some of these details. And again, you can see where they've done it here. Hell, that actually looks almost like a wheel well now that I look at that. See that? I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know, guys. I don't know what the hell that is, but check this out. When you look at this, you can see where they screwed with it. This I can't determine what they've done here, okay? What I'm trying to figure out is what they did on this part of the photo. You can see where they've done this right here. Let me see if we can just bring out just a hair bit. Now, I don't know if this object is all here, and it has this arched piece. You can see where it's right there. I'm going to bring this in a lot closer in a second. And then you've got this piece. I believe it's this piece that's laying here, and this right here. Now, watch. I'm going to bring this in. We're just going to say okay to that. But what I'm seeing is this, and I see what looks like an arch-shaped something topped to something else. Now, I'm going to go get back into the CMYK. This is the normal photo. And guys, check this out. What the hell? Check this out. Total cluster. Now, I'm going to show you what I tried to do just to try to bring out any of the lines. Because here's the thing. Lines can be hidden. And you can see where this is. Again, you can see this white area and it's going right through this cluster of paint. I'm going to use a digital paint. Hell, I could do this right here in Photoshop. Now, I tried to use the burn tool. But you can see much more now. This stuff's starting to come out of this. See this? You can see this much better now. Coming around. Got this slot here. Got this opening here. And look at these, like, small pieces here. Now, let's do this. Okay. Here's that other piece. And I'm going to show you this a little bit better. This is not really that great. But check this out. When you look here, you can see fine line, what looks like an archway. Now, I burned a lot of this crap away to give you a lot better, you know, look at this thing. And again, you can see this faint line coming up like this, going over, has this this hole right here, comes back down an angle, comes back down. Almost looks like a pipe sticking right out of the ground. And you've got this piece here, and again, you can see, oh my God, this is so blatant. Look at this. Goes right here, goes around, comes up. Can you guys see that? Look at this. You can literally see the edge where they've taken this right there. Look at this. Right there. You gotta love these guys. These guys are idiots. Well, they think we are. Anyway, look at this. Total cluster, totally. You can see what looks something nice and smooth. All of a sudden, just a total barrage of crap. Now, here's that thing I was telling you about right here. This piece here. Now, the rover was on the other side of this so-called mountain. It was on the other side, and we've seen that. It had this weird thing sitting right up on a platform, and it was way up on this hill. Check this out. Another arch piece. Okay. Let me back out for a second here. And I'm going to show you this right here. Watch this. Now, this is what I did to clean this up. And then I used the dodge tool. Anything that's white just went over it. Just went like this here. Anything that's got a lighter color is going to pop out. So let's have a better look. This, to me, screams intelligently made. You have objects that are sitting here that look like structural here on this side. You've got other pieces laying here. Look at the way this thing has got this. I'm going to bring this in a lot closer for you guys, too. Right here, it goes like this and then back down. Another piece right here. And you can see what looks like they tried to get rid of this. They tried to burn this out, but you can see where I've got this right here going like this. And it's got whatever these other items are, it's got height to it. See it? Other pieces, other things in the back. See how they like to just try to just went like this and kind of scribble it out? Try to just, but you can bring it out. The white, you can bring through the garbage that they throw down. And you can see this now, this whole thing, there's something laying there. See these lines right there? I'm going to show you the original. And you can see them. They're actually there in the photo. The little lines are there. See it? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if there's a fourth there, but there's a fifth. See it? And all I do is just burn, and then these lines continued. But you can see this arch thing, and whatever this is, you can see this pipe now. See this? Watch this. See the line? Coming down, coming down. And that's what I'm saying, guys. This is like, oh my God. This is just awesome. When you see these things just laying there, come on. There's no way. Look at this. There's something right here. Going like that. This item right here, it almost like some kind of weird, goofy little vehicle of some sort, or some kind of part of something much larger. And then you got this arch thing. And again, hell, I can see that right there. Plain as day. Got that arch going on. Got the edge. This is coming down. I don't know. But to me, man, there's something right here you can see sticking out. And it's pretty smooth and clear. All of a sudden, it's completely botched up. See it? See that? And you can see, I try to bring it out as best as I could. But it's hard to get through a manipulation. Thankfully, I didn't put it on super thick. And that you can actually get through this. And then I threw some blue and yellow filter in there to try to bring in some more of this. And try to make it pop a little bit more. Now I'm just going to zoom way in so you guys can see on the tablets and smaller phones. You can see something right here. Got this archway, or arched feature, I should say. This right here, got these lines coming up. And whatever the hell this thing is, it's part of something much larger, I think. And you've got these other pieces right here. And, I mean, it's just, even just this alone, look at this. Goes up, comes back down, has 1, 2, has a separation up here as well. Goes across, and of course it's all blurred it out. Just kind of just completely blurred all of this. And there's a reason for it. They just don't want you to see the details, guys. That's what it comes down to. There's something right here. And it's pretty smooth if you really think about it or look at it. It's actually pretty smooth. Now I'm just going to back out of here a little bit so we can get a better look, because my computer's completely... Ugh. But to me, this screams intelligently made, guys. Just more proof. And again, I don't even have to modify. Just this alone. Just that alone. What the hell? That's a rock? Oh, please. Somebody needs to kiss my ass on this one, because there's no way that that's a rock. Not with these little supports or framework or whatever the hell that thing may be. And holding this item up, there's no way. Just that alone. And when I seen this, I was like, whoa, 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 there's much more to this photo than I initially thought. Check this out. And then after burning some of this garbage away, you can see that. You can't get it all out of it, because then you just end up burning into the photo, and it's just, next thing you know, you get dark spots all over it. And that's what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to bring out what's there. Look at this thing. Whatever's in the back here. That round circle. I couldn't tell you what any of this stuff is, but to me, oh, no, no, no. These are clearly not rocks. Check that out. Clearly not rocks. And like I said, I try to bring out these lines that are in the photo so we can get an idea of what these shapes of these items are. And this is what I'm seeing. And I'm totally blown away. But again, it's just something else that just proves, man, there's much more on this planet than they're claiming that there is. And like I said, when you go through the trouble of trying to blot shit out, there's a reason for it. See, by leaving this piece here, some people might say, well, why don't they just take the whole thing out? Well, you can see the manipulation. If they did the whole photo, you can clearly see it's been manipulated. So what they do is they leave this part in here, hoping you'll think it's nothing more than just rock, like in the front here. When you look here, it looks like, oh yeah, it's just it's just simple rock, right? Look at it. You'd be none the wiser. Oh, yeah, it just looks like rock. You look over it real quick, and then you go, oh, that's nice. That's great. And you move on. Excuse me. But when you do look at this, you can see that's actually arched. See that? And it's got the lines in it. And here's the thing. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They just come straight down. Throat's getting whacked out here. All right. And then, well, like I said, when I burn a lot of this stuff off, this is what you find. You're looking for just the shapes, because you're never gonna go, oh, clearly that's a structure, let's burn this away and we can figure the rest of it out. That's not the way to go into a photo. You're going into it just to simply find lines. If there's nothing there to see, then there's nothing there to see. You simply move on and be done with it. Okay, it's not what I thought it was. But when you go into this and you see these, no. To me, this screams intelligently made, especially this object right here. Like I said, untouched right there. And you can see these little supports, and you can see the slotted area. Yeah. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think is going on. Again, this just proves they're looking at more than just soil samples, whatever you want to call it. And you guys can look over this whole gigapan. I showed you in the very beginning. It looked like a wall. Wow. It's just, you know, you don't even have to do a thing a lot of times in these photos. Just be very observant of what you're looking at, because when I look at something like this, I'm just like I'm just breezing over this, and of course this is at the very end of the gigapan. You guys know that. When I'm looking at this, I'm going, no, what is that? Why am I seeing lines? What the hell is that? And as soon as I zoomed in, I went, there's something on the ground. It's literally being held up by bracketing or something else. And then again, when I seen this white with these separation lines, I went, wait a minute, hold on, this is not something nature's going to do. And then when I did, I started burning this garbage away as much as I could before I started wrecking this, I went, oh my God, what are you kidding me? And like I said, these right here, you see they go up and down. Separations. This piece no way. No way, no how. But anyway, you guys, of course you guys can give me your take on it and let me know what you think. And we're going to bounce back here. And again, this is right in the photo. You can see this is plain as day. I'll zoom way in. That's bracketing of some sort. There's like 4 or 5 things, slotted area. Looks like it comes like this. Goes on the other side. Has this piece, and the thing's looking right out at you. And this right here. Check this out. Again, this total fudge out area. Of course, this is full of it. But again, you have this, it looks like a hole at the top. Looks like some kind of weird piping coming out of the ground. Round piece. Yeah, guys. Let me know what you think, man. I mean, are we seeing just simple rocks here? I know you'd agree with me, too. I mean, this is not simple rocks. This is, man, I don't understand how, this is what I don't understand. How is it that mainstream scientists don't look at this and go, what? How the F can you look at a photo like this and say, oh my God, that's an absolute normal rock? How does anybody look at that and go, oh, well, clearly that's just a rock? Really? Because I want to see nature make a rock like this. I really would. And, I want to see nature actually fudge out its own environment. I want to see that too. Not going to happen. Again, untouched. Here it is. And it looks like a slanted structure in the front here with open areas, like rectangular openings. Look at this. And like I said, this is only the tip of it. I guarantee it goes all the way down here, but this has been completely fudged out to make it look like a 2D area, almost completely flat. Especially this area here. Anyway, guys, you give me your take on it. I don't want to make it super long. I do got some other cool ones coming up, so stay tuned for that. I've got like one, and this I'm trying to knock these out because I have Fridays off, so I'm trying to get these done. So we're going to definitely knock out a few more for you. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for what's coming up next. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, that little bell right on the subscription, next to the subscription button, and what you'll do is you'll get any new videos coming up, you'll be alerted to that, so check that out. Tell your friends, man. It's always appreciated, you guys know that. But most of all, leave your comments down below, let me know what you think. Anyway, with that, guys, you guys have a good day. We'll see you in the next video.